What is up, Aries? It's your girl Kelly coming straight at you for the Queen Tarot B in Boston. It's your favorite Aries reader who knows exactly what you're going through right now. So, this whole transition of Mars into Cancer to July 1st, I just want to hide under my bed. The emotional me is not me. And I know that even I was speaking with a friend who is a Taurus, and she said the emotions that are running through her are driving her crazy. So I'm guessing she has some serious Aries placements in her chart. But me being an Aries sun and an Aries rising, yeah. And then a Leo moon and a Mars Leo with this whole transition of our planet of war into the emotional sign of Cancer is not great. I know that it looks here like you guys I mean, it's just been going through the ringer for the past year and a half, nonstop. Before that, it was ringer as well, but this is really just ridiculous. Like, I don't know what it is they're preparing us for, but it better be World War III. That's all I have to say. Because if I go through all this shit and then my life is just quiet, I'm going to be really mad. It's bringing up a lot of past stuff for you guys. A lot of things from your past are rising to the top. A lot of trauma, a lot of things that should be way in your past, a lot of things that you're having to face, your demons, your shadows, your shadow work, you're having to really put it in. And it's just not a good time. Even, like I said, Taurus is like ripping their hair out. Everybody is on edge. You take the most emotional water sign there is and you throw war energy in there for like a month and a half. It's not leaving until July 1st. So you throw it in there for a month and a half, and every Aries on the planet is tearing their hair out because all this crap they thought was over with is now resurfacing. Now they're having to deal with that. And now we're having to deal with old emotions coming up, and our energy is being like put out by water with this emotional thing we got going on here. We are not emotional people on the outside. We don't do emotions. We're more emotional on the inside. We show our love through action, not through words. We'll tell people we love them, but it's the actions that we used to show. We don't sit around. We're not really emotional like Cancer and Pisces and Scorpio. We're not really water signs. We're very fiery. We show our love with passion and action. So this whole thing is just nightmarish for us. People are saying that 1 minute they're breaking down crying, the next minute they're fine, and then they're happy, and then they're crying, and then they don't know what's going on, and they're thinking about old past stuff. And I know for myself, a lot of old past junk has come up lately that I just have no desire to deal with, but I know that it's come up for a reason. It's there because the divine want me to handle it, and handle it in a way I wouldn't have handled it however many years ago. It's time to handle it the right way, put it in its box, shove it into the black abyss, and never, ever, ever look at it again. And so for you guys, you're going through the same thing. Anyone I know who's Aries is having the same issue. It's really tough because the energy around you guys is just so crazy right now. What I'm seeing here is that you do have people around you who are supportive and do love you. There's a lot of that around you, but there's also a lot of sneaky, kind of tricky people around you too. And it's hard to tell who's what and what's who. And so right now, I feel like you're just kind of taking the back seat of the Porsche, just watching everybody. And that's kind of what I'm doing because it's going on around me as well. And I know how hard it is and how it feels. And it's difficult when you are generally a trusting person, but you're getting these feelings off of people that you normally would have thought were friends or family or whatever it is. And suddenly these emotions are just like, this doesn't feel right. And we always go with our instinct. We go with our instinct. That is what we do. Otherwise, we wouldn't be ruled by the god of war, correct? Correct. We wouldn't be named after the god of war. Now, our instincts are what keep us alive, right? Right. And we're ruled by the planet of war. So, looking at this, you do have a good support system. You've got that Ace of Cups there. You're showing authentic, true love to people, and people are showing it back to you. However, you still got this Seven of Swords has shown up through the past 2 readings. I did Aquarius and I did Pisces right before this. And this Seven of Swords is stalking me. It has been in every reading. And it's now stalking around this situation. And it's like this feeling of who to trust and who not to trust. And it's the people that you thought you could trust that now you're kind of backed off. These could be friends of years and years or family. And now it's like you're down to like one person you can trust or maybe 2, something like that. And you're looking around going, what in the hell is this? You feel like you're surrounded by frenemies and family enemies. Those are the worst. I'm sorry. I don't care what anyone tells me. Blood is not thicker than water. I would take my family that I chose, my soul family, over regular family any day, because regular family walks all over you and they're the worst for it because they think they can get away with it. But see, if you don't tolerate it, then you don't have to deal with it, right? But someone's going to get on here and say, I don't agree with that. You know, family is family. That's your whoever. And that's fine. You have your opinion. But for me, family isn't allowed to treat me bad just because they're family. I don't allow that. That's a boundary. And it's a very big boundary for me. So if you're having that, put that boundary up. Sit back and watch. Because that's exactly what this person's doing, is sitting back and watching the betrayals around them. They're sitting back with their arms folded, and you can see they're watching the betrayals here. Just watching this person like take off with these swords. And it's like they're running right toward this cup of love. You need to be protective of your relationships with others right now. You need to be protective of the people that you love right now, because whoever this is and whatever this is not a good thing. But it's good that you're sitting back and you're already onto people. You're watching it. You're in the know. You're staying woke. You're staying right there. You know, you're feeling it. And we don't ignore our intuition. Let me correct that. We don't ignore our intuition, but if we feel like doing something that goes against our intuition, we will just do it anyway. So let me just say that. Our intuition can be there. Doesn't mean we're going to listen to it. It's not ignoring it. It's just a matter of, I don't feel like listening to you. I'm adventurous. But be protective of your relationships right now, because whatever here is going on is really very frustrating. And it's like you can't pinpoint who is going to backstab you next. I have had like 4 people backstab me in the matter of like a couple of months, and in major, major ways. And you just don't even see it coming. Like you do and you don't. Like you see it coming because these individuals are people that you've just been getting a vibe off of. But then you don't, in the sense that the way they betray you is just so horrible. And it's like, why? You've never done anything to these people. I know the people that betrayed me, I didn't do anything to them. So, you know, I was the one who was the victim and then the victim. So I know that frustration of like feeling like you have to watch everybody that you thought you could trust before, whether it's family, whether it's friends, whoever the hell it is, coworkers that you've worked with for 20 years. Suddenly they're acting all tweaky and weird. Yeah. Sit back and do this, because I guarantee you, sitting back and watching, you're going to see this a lot. Now, what they're saying about this, again, you're taking that King of Wands stance behind the chair. Like I said, in the back seat of the Porsche, kicked with your feet up, watching. Again, this King of Wands is standing behind the chair, watching, looking. He's not sitting in the chair. There's a reason for that. And with him, he carries his wand. He's got his weapon. And he knows he's lying in wait. He's waiting for this. with this is the moon card. So we're talking about moon energy here. We're talking about things that go bump in the night, things that hide in the night that you can't see during the day, lies, deceit, things you just aren't aware are going on around you. Again, you need to be this person. It's supposed to be that way. You need to be this person watching, because this person watching is going to see this. This person sneaking off into the night with something that belongs to you. And this king already knows. He's already there. He's already waiting. Because he's Aries. Technically, this is a card of Leo. However, right now, Aries is taking this position for a reason. We are battle strategists. We are war strategists. This is what we do. We step back. We take a look. People do something. We step forward. We set a boundary and we hit fucking hard. And I know that's what I'm about to do to quite a few people. I'm going to hit really damn hard. And they won't even see it coming. And that's what you need to be doing right now, is protecting yourself, because emotionally you're wide open and it's not normal for us to be wide open emotionally. It makes us vulnerable. It makes us uncomfortable. It makes us feel raw and just like our skin was ripped off. It's just very uncomfortable feeling. But if you're watching, you're going to minimize the damage. If you see it, you're going to minimize the damage of the 10 of Swords, of being backstabbed by multiple people 100 times because we have a big heart. And we give and give and give. And people tend to use us because of that. Well, that comes to an end. And when it comes to an end, it comes to a big, huge explosion. When I say that, get the 9 of Wands here. Now, in this particular card, if you look, the man is holding his staff. And it's on fire. And it's smoking. But he's not paying attention. He's too busy looking out. Everything there screams, get out. Except he's not moving. He's just watching. From his vantage, from his standpoint. He's just watching. And he's dug in there. Got the 9 of Wands and the 10 of Swords. This is minimizing damage, the way I see it. You're minimizing what these people are able to do to you. You're reining in things really, really tight. And your Aries about to come full force. You are not in the mood to be fucked with right now. And you're not moving from this mindset anytime soon. Not until this energy is gone. And it's not going to be gone until July 4th. 1st. Wonder why I'm thinking of the 4th. It's odd. My sister's birthday is the 3rd. Weird. Anyway, you're not going to move from this mindset. You're staying right there. You're minimizing the damage because you know you're going to take hits. You feel it coming. You smell it coming. You see it coming. You just don't know exactly what's coming. People are freaking sneaky right now. Real sneaky. And so you're just minimizing this damage to what these people can do. You're just watching. Because you know that this 10 of Wands is going to be yours. You're going to be stuck with this burden. You're going to be stuck picking up all of this trash that doesn't belong to you. Why? Because that's what we do. That's rather interesting. So it's like you're... It's almost like you've been working on something. And you've been trusting your instinct. You've been going with your instincts on it. You're working on like a project or a business or something like that. And right now, things do not seem to be working in your favor. You seem to be shoveling out more than what you're pulling in. it's showing you the single person card all dressed up, in the past position here, in their fancy clothes and their beautiful, what is that? Yeah, it's a parrot, huge parrot, tropical bird with these beautiful golden gates, and how she's doing so well. And then you see the high priestess there and using her intuition. And then all of a sudden you just see the Knight of Pentacles comes in. Now, the Knight of Pentacles offers absolutely nothing. He's so damn slow. He's supposed to be a messenger bringing a message about, or something about money or something like that, but he's not moving. He's not even riding his horse. He's just walking around in his little backpack, smoking everywhere, because I'd say he's probably supposed to be wearing a jetpack, where this is a very different type of deck. And so his jetpack's broken. He's just walking around in a field and holding his pentacle and looking around. Then you've got the Six of Pentacles, which talks about there not being equal reciprocity with give and take here in terms of your business or your money situation or whatever this is for you. Again, okay, spiel. General reading. It can apply to all. It can apply to a few. It can apply to 10. Take what you can, leave what you can't, throw out the rest. If it doesn't apply to your situation, don't force it to fit. I don't know how many times I can say this to people. Don't take this and force it to fit. General reading. If you want anything past general, you're going to have to contact me for a new list of services. I know people are always leaving questions down in the comments about, well, what about this and that? And I'm like, well, that's a personal reading. So, and do know that the Queen Bee has changed her services, the Queen Tarot Bee. And there is a new list, a new menu of services out. Yes. So there is lots of goodies being offered here at the Queen Tarot Bee. So email me for that. And we're still doing the contest every month. Whoever signs, sees the most views, likes, subscribe, shares, whatever, is getting the free reading. And Aries, you have not won yet. Scorpio won, Taurus won, Virgo won, Aries, none. So get passing. But when it comes down to it, you get this Six of Pentacles, and it's showing that there's those two scales right there, right? But you see the children hiding under the table, stealing the money. So those scales, one side's going to go up, one's going to go down, especially in the reverse. So you're kind of finding yourself in more of a pickle right now, paying out more than what you're pulling in. A lot of you right now are feeling pretty outside yourself. You're feeling like, what's the word I would use? On edge, very destructive, very frustrated, like me. I love the sound of smashing glass. I absolutely love the sound of smashing glass. I want to go somewhere, buy a bunch of glass, and smash it for like 2 hours. Just smash it everywhere. But I want to find somewhere that I can do it, that I can clean it up so it's not out in Mother Earth, because that's not cool. But right now, I want to smash glass. A lot of you are feeling out of sorts. Here is our card, our Queen of Wands in reverse. So you're feeling emotional, you're feeling drawn out, you're feeling tired, you're feeling irritated, you're feeling just completely 100% like done with this emotion thing. Whether you're a male Aries or a female Aries, you're done with this right now. Yeah, you're done with this right here. And with that is the Page of Wands. And it's like you're almost so explosive. You're explosive from being so emotional all the time. It's getting frustrating. You're getting to the point where you want to act like a 20, 25-year-old kid. But there's one thing stopping some of you. Celebration of sorts. So some of you are celebrating something, whether it be a wedding, a baby, You're celebrating something. And this is for the very few of you that are dealing with a twin flame. They have to be your anchor right now. They have to be your balance. If they're in Aries too, you're fucked. Sorry. But right now, your twin flame needs to be your balance. They need to be on your team right now. Same thing with your soulmates. If you're going through soulmate situations, they need to be on your team right now. They need to be somebody you can trust. They need to be somebody you can lean on, because this is a very, very stressful period for us, and we're losing our heads everywhere. I'm losing my head everywhere. I know that. And I'm a very patient, authentic, kind person. What you see is what you get right here. And anybody who's read with me will tell you the same thing. I'm just like this off camera when I'm not sitting in front of YouTube people and I'm just reading. You meet me and I'm super down to earth. But right now I'm like an emotional cannibal because I'm just so done with it. And I need support more than I need to feel this way. And we're just being sucked down into the abyss right now of another entire month of this crap, or 3 weeks. Yeah, it's the 10th. So another 3 weeks of this shit. And so if you're with a twin flame, they really need to be your balance right now. They need to be your anchor to hold you down. They need to hold you down right now. Oh, yes. Also, let me think. Cross watchers. If you are cross watching, then please know you are welcome here at the Queen Tarot Bee. But if you don't understand cross-watching, please leave a comment below and we will explain how that works. This can come in Aries energy or Aries partner's energy. I'm guessing Aries energy because we're also on edge, that we're like really ready to jump. We're like ready to find the closest cliff and just do a swan dive off of it. I know I am. So anyone who wants to come do a swan dive with me, let me know. Just kidding. But Aries, you're really... Yeah, I mean, you're really in your emotions and you've got to get control of it before it gets control of you. Those of you who vibrate in the 5D as this Empress, you're not feeling it right now. You are not feeling it. You're feeling this being betrayed. You're feeling these emotions of being betrayed by everyone around you. People you never expected. People just coming out of nowhere and doing this kind of shit to you. And you're just like, what is going on here? And it's like, they sniff us out, I swear. But that disappointment, again, here we go. Like I just said, the way your twin flame needs to be your support. If you're in this soulmate situation, your soulmate really needs to be your support right now. Because you need somebody with faith and wisdom that's going to get you through this. You don't need any more disappointment. You need to be able to let go of this and hang on to this while you're going through a really tough time. Those of you who are just waiting for those seeds you planted to come in and all of this stuff to come in, the ships to come in and the standing on this, and you've been standing here forever, it's coming. It's coming in. It's very slow, but it's coming in, okay? And he's galloping in to let you know this is coming. They've sent a fast messenger to tell you, okay, this is coming, but you're going to need some internal work here with all of that raw emotion and then that war energy and all of that goes with it. You're really, really, really going to need some anchoring from your friends and family that you trust. And yeah, you guys are just like pulling out your divine strength right now. Like you are really pulling out your divine strength. You're hanging on to everything you have as tight as you can because you know these devastating events that occurred when you were younger, or marriages, or whatever it is for you that's showing up here that was devastating. You're having to pull out your divine strength. Like I'm talking serious divine Aries strength to get through this. Again, not feeling like yourself. And you got somebody spying on you. You got somebody spying on you. And I've said this through like just about every reading. Somebody with another agenda. someone with another agenda that's watching every move you make. So you may want to take that backseat and watch for a while because you've got somebody spying. And it may pertain to your home life, your relationship, or it may be your relationship, watching every move you're making. And it's stressing you out. Or somebody's stalking your relationship, hoping to destroy it. So you need to be very careful with these energies that we're playing with these past couple of months. You need to be very, very careful with it. Okay, guys, that's 25 minutes, and that is your read for the month. If I get to more later, then I'll get to more later. But as of right now, I don't see that happening. This is your girl, Kelly, coming straight at you from the Queen's Tarot Bee in Boston. I'm out. If you need a reading, everything is in the box below. Don't forget to email me for the new list of services. And also know I do only have a couple of slots left this week. So if you're looking to get in this week, then you may want to contact me. ASAP. Okay, guys, I'll catch you on the flip.